Welcome to this week's video. Boom! I haven't been on for a few weeks because I have been building an editing PC and it's held up a bit of video production on me. Plus I also had some paid work that I was taking care of as well. That is now done and the PC is built. So let's have a wee look at making the actual PC and everything that goes into it. First up we have the CPU or central processing unit, and in this case I have used a Ryzen 3700X. It is an 8-core 16 thread I think AMD processor. It's really good for 4K editing and everything plays with full playback resolution. It's not a video without Frank. I have this in an ITX motherboard. It is the ASROCK Phantom Gaming ITX TB3. So if anyone doesn't know, the central processing unit is the brain of the PC, the motherboard where everything slots on. After this, we will install the hard drive. In my case, I have used an NVMe hard drive, which is it's like a long stick of RAM, nearly it looks like. But the reason I've used this is it is a lot faster than conventional hard drives, and it's a Corsair MP510, and it's 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte means the space, so it holds lots of stuff. There's no other way. So 1 terabyte is quite a lot of data. Next up, we have the memory, or otherwise known as RAM. I have used nice colourful RAM from Corsair, and it is Vengence Pro RGB. And you can probably see this bit that's glowing up. This is all put inside a nice ITX case. It's one of the larger ITX cases, so you have a bit of room to play with, which is why I was able to go for a full-size graphics card, but we'll look at that in a bit. It is the NZXT H210. We have the motherboard assembled with the CPU, with the RAM, and with the NVMe hard drive in it, and now all that's left is to put that into the case itself and nail it down. Once the motherboard is screwed into the case, it is time to install the graphics card. In my case, that is the ASROCK Challenger 5700 XT OC. So what does that mean? That is the latest AMD graphics card, and it is overclocked out of the box. So what overclocked means is it is tuned slightly so it goes a bit quicker. And look at that lovely peel. Somehow I have lost the footage I captured of installing the heatsink, which in this case is an AIO, which is an all-in-one water cooler. This water cooler has a 240mm radiator, which means there is 220cm fans slapped onto the side of it, forces air through the radiator to keep all things nice and cool, and then in the bit that sits on top of the CPU, there's a wee motor in there to circulate that water. Once we have the cooler on the CPU, now we have to cross the old fingers and hope for the best. As you can see, everything worked out perfect. Hopefully I haven't baffled you. This is meant to be a beginner's guide to try and show you guys what I use for editing my videos. And again, I'm not going into the science and all the technical stuff. I'm just trying to give you a nice overview of what I use. I use this computer for 4K video editing, 1080p, it's good for gaming, everything else. Things I would recommend to do. If you want a small computer, you could go smaller than this, but it's a nice size to build in. I would recommend for 4K editing you use 32 gigs of RAM. If you're not quite 4K editing, then you would get away with 16 gigabytes. CPU, adjust to your own budget. I would recommend this CPU because I think it's fantastic and it has served me well so far in bits and pieces that I have done. I have certainly noticed the difference from my laptop, which was an Intel i7, which was quick itself. However, this is blowing it away, and I notice it in render times, and I also notice it in gaming. There you go, you lovely lot. I hope you liked the little bit of a breakdown and explaining some of the kit I use. It is a question I would get quite often, is what I use for video editing. This is the hardware side of it. I will do a video on the software and we will have a wee look at that and some of the products, some of the different bits and pieces I use. But for now I will leave you guys to click that wee subscribe button, and I shall see you in the next one. Don't forget the thumbs up.